flashy and creative, Cabernet has a modern flair in an urban setting.
There's an art gallery theme built in here. There's an entertainment music theme built in here. There is visual stimuli built in here.
Co-owner Cornelius De Jong says Cabernet is more than just fine dining. It's an experience for the senses. Multi-levels of dining in 9,000 square feet. Each dining area with its own unique theme, from the garden roof top deck to the first floor where the Bliss Bar is located. Gleaming white decor, a blank wall takes customers to the beach and other serene spots thanks to a projector displaying images. And mixologist Alan Williams creates his concoctions behind the bar. Piano music leads customers to the first floor intimate dining space called the Fantasy Room. Artwork from local artists surround the room.
I just really think this place is an outlet for artists to kind of find their own private space to show either their first show or something they're really proud of.
The Fantasy Room is sort of our bronze-themed signature room. It has the metallic walls to it that really at night illuminate the space wonderfully because they pick up all the color changes in the building. Cornelius
and his team pay homage to this former industrial space. Exposed steel ceilings throughout the building. An elevator brings you to the second floor dining rooms, Oasis, and the conservatory. Then there is this, the roof deck, overlooking downtown Manchester and boasting spectacular views of Mount Uncanunock.
So this is sort of what we try to evoke here, is that sense of tranquility or your space or your place, despite the chaos around you.
Cabernet promotes fresh and local ingredients. Executive chef Angelina Jacobs believes in the farm-to-table concept.
I'm very close with a lot of farmers and fishermen. If you come to Cabernet, you'll get a mixture of, my Italian heritage, American, Thai, you'll get it all. If you wanted to try my food, I would definitely try the poached lobster dish.
Up these stairs is the most colorful dining space, the conservatory. Overlooking Cabernet's roof deck.
In the winter when it's snowy and cold, you'll have a beautiful courtyard scene. Our roof deck is open in the winters. So the idea was here, when we're all tired of the snow and it's the middle of the winter, that there is this fresh floral green space that you can find your oasis at or get rejuvenated from.
Cabernet, which takes its name from the wines Cabernet and Chardonnay, serves lunch, Sunday brunch, and dinner. Enjoy the food, the views, and the eclectic decor at Cabernet. Newly opened Chapel in Main is a welcome addition to downtown Dover, located at, Chapel and Main Streets, where Chef Sky Bonney whipped up the popular lobster risotto.
Topped with fresh lobster with a sherry butter sauce.
Sky is one of 5 partners behind Chapel in Main. Most of the owners have ties to another popular restaurant over the border in Kittery called the Black Birch.
Prior to opening up the Black Birch in Kittery, we actually had looked around in Doors about 6 years ago. Part of what I like about conceptually what this restaurant is all about is the fact that it doesn't fit into one box. We knew that we wanted to do a brewery under the same roof as the restaurant. And then the food component was just like, okay, Sky, write a menu that you yourself want to eat. And if we can execute that like we know how to, then it's going to be successful.
Longtime Seacoast brewmaster Dave Yarrington is joining the team to run the brewery, where he will make the Chapel and Main brand.
The idea of hyper-local, and they want to go to their local tap room and go down the street to have very fresh, unique beer. And the idea of supporting, someone who's brewing out in California or somewhere else is just sort of less appealing.
The decor is modern meets your mom's kitchen. The tables are actually kitchen tables repurposed. The chairs are all painted bright colors, and these cool lights above the bar generated by 3D computer graphics.
I think it's interesting, but sometimes it just feels super comfortable sitting at a kitchen table. It's a little less formal, a little familiar. And then the banquette is something we carried, a design element we carried over from Black Birch, which also features banquettes.
The menu will change seasonally.
And I think that we definitely bring a lot of like a very contemporary take to very classic New England dishes. I think Dave actually is sort of intent on keeping the beers changing with the menu. We definitely have investment in the community, and I think we've seen that sort of response from people we know coming in, as well as from people who know us from Kittery, who live in the surrounding communities. So it's been really great. We're really excited to be here.
2 new restaurants serving up new and tasty dishes from the seacoast to the Queen City.